Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. Today I'm going to show you how you can run um, self-signed certificate with green padlock enabled on your local host or on your local IP address. But before that, I just wanna update you guys regarding the post I've shared. I'm really surprised about this post because this post is just joke which I've shared with you guys. Let me show you. Um, the thing is that this certificate is self-signed, and Punjab Authority is not issuing any certs with regard to the Punjabi DevOps. It is something which I want to show you guys. It is just a joke. Let me show you guys what I have done for self-signed certificate. This is a virtual machine. I have created my script, and I need to show you the how you can uh, use the self-signed certificate with certificate authority. What you have to do is to go to my GitHub. I will provide this link and uh, go to the repository. Let me show you my repository as well. So this is the repository bash. So you have to go to the bash scripts. Let me open repositories. There you go. Okay, now from here you should go to the type ACM controller ACM. This is the self-signed certificate with the certificate authority. Now I'm going to show you how you can do this. First of all, I need to show you that localhost. You see, it is running on HTTPS and it shows my connection is secure. What I have done is actually I've imported the my self-signed certificate in a certificate authority, and that is what is showing uh, in the browser as well. If I go to the IP address of this virtual machine, you see this is what it is showing. So just elaborate on my post. It is just a joke. So uh, I'm going to show you the real trick, what you have to do with regard to the green padlock if you wanna um, run your self-signed certificate on your local laptop. So this thing I've showed you, and I've showed you localhost as well, and I'm going to show you this the IP address of this as well. And if I go to the ca.cloudallegend.local, you see it is also going to this um, DNS address of Jenkins, and it is also secured as well. So what I'm going to show you guys what I have done here. If let me SSH into this virtual machine, I want to show you that I will then show you uh, how you can use this script on AWS as well, um, with regard to the AWS client VPN, and the video with regard to the AWS client VPN I've already shared with you guys on LinkedIn. This is the IP address of the machine. Let me put my name here, and there you go. I have done SSH in the machine, and now I'm logged in as a super user. The virtual machine Ubuntu I've showed you guys. So this is the TLS cert. If I go to the TLS, all running in Docker containers. You see, these are the Docker containers for Jenkins and Nginx. What it is doing, it is doing the reverse proxy. So these are the certs I'm talking about. I'm using this cert cloud elegant local.cert, and this is the cert key, and these are signed by my certificate authority. Okay, so let me show you guys how you can use this script. What I'm going to do, I'm going to okay, I'm going to start in the machine, let's say CentOS 7. So I'm going to do SSH into it. Let the machine start. Till then I'm going to pause the video. My CentOS machine is started. What I'm going to do is to SSH into that CentOS machine, and I'm going to show you the how to use the cert with regard to that. Now let me remove everything from here. Okay, so guys, what I'm going to do is to copy the script, or simply I can download the script as well. If you want to download the script, I will provide you the download link as well. So instead of copying pasting, you can simply download this script. Let me show you guys how you can download this script. So if I go to my Docker repository and go to the localhost HTTPS, what here I'm doing is actually running the Jenkins in Docker container, which is self-signed, and let me download this as well here. So this is the script I'm talking about. If I get the contents of it, these are the contents, and but what I'm going to show you guys is here. You see, this is the domain. You can put any domain here. I've put uh, cloudelegend.com, and but in the virtual machine I put cloudelegend.local. Let me show you that as well, so you will be able to understand what I've done. So let me show you the script, which I call it tls.shell. You see, if I go to the top, you see I put this domain cloudelegend.localca. This is the certificate you guys are actually viewing, that it is self-signed certificate, and although it is correct, your connection is going to be encrypted, but is not from any authority or Punjab providing to Punjabi DevOps. Okay, so these are the information you have to provide with regard to the domain or subdomain. Like C is the subdomain, country is PK, Pakistan, province Punjab, Lahore, location, uh, and the common name I'm using is self-signed certificate. So you guys have to provide this information. The rest of the stuff is automated, and all are variables. So what I'm going to do, you see, as I've downloaded this script in my CentOS machine, so I've showed you guys about the script. You see, now it is executable. Let me run this script, and you're done. That's it. I provide the following. Go to the TLS directory, and if I do ls, you see every stuff is created. Let me go back and show you one more thing. If I remove this TLS, um, I wanna create. Let me remove this directory. Okay, if I edit the script, let's say I wanna create cert for my domain saklanmushtaq.com. saklanmushtaq.com. Let me open that as well. This is my domain saklanmushtaq.com, which is former Pakistan legend off spinner. So I want to create a local cert for my domain saklanmushtaq.com, and I am calling it Dusra. Okay, he's from Punjab and Lahore. IT, rest of the stuff you can edit if you want. So that's it. What I'm gonna do is to execute it again. Okay, so again TLS directory will be created, and that's it. So it is signed cert. You don't have to do much. You see, this is the Saklan Mushtaq cert. Okay, and this is the Saklan Mushtaq dot key. This cert is signed by CA cert authority. So now simply what you have to do uh, is to import this cert. Let's say if you wanna run a Jenkins or any other stuff with regard to that, and what you normally do, let me show you that as well. What you normally do, what I've done, let's say in Jenkins, let me show you as well. In Jenkins, what I've done, if I go to the SSL, first of all I want to show that it is running in a Docker and Docker containers. So and I've done the persistent volume here, and if I go to the SSL stuff, everything Cloud Allegiant and .cert local key here lives here. If I go to the previous directory and if I go to the Nginx directory, I want to show you that okay, if I want to show that in Nginx configuration I'm using this certs. I'm using also the TLS version 3, which is the latest TLS protocol, SSL protocol. Okay, so these are the directories. You see, I am referencing these Cloud Allegiant .local key and Cloud Allegiant cert. Now what I've done is that I've imported the certificate authority in my browser. Let me show you that as well. Okay, so if I open this browser, you will see it will show you the warning local certificates is not signed. Okay, you see it is not verified. Same goes to this one, but what I've done is that actually I've imported the certificate in Chrome in Windows. So you see it is showing secure, and you can import the certificate authority. Let me show you that as well. If I go to the my Ubuntu machine, let me do the WinSCP. Okay, host name is this Ubuntu machine. Okay, so this is the certificate authority which I have imported. I've copied the CA. Let me show you. This is the CA cert. Let me shut down this CentOS S7 machine. Hope you guys are able to understand this. You don't have to do much stuff. Simply your cert is signed. So if I cd this cert, what I've done is copied this to my Asim and now Asim directory. You see this, I've copied to this. Now I have imported it. Now I'm going to close it down. I want to show you this. This is the certificate authority. Now if you go to this certificate is okay, and certificate path is IT. These are the details. and this I've imported in Chrome. And if you go to the settings, and if you go to the privacy, go to the advanced privacy and security and club certificate, manage certificates. If I click on the import, okay, you browse the certificate simply, and what you guys do, go to the next, and instead of personal, I'm going to say trusted root authority, and select OK and do next. Or the other thing you can do is that simply import that in particular directory, but this is the easiest way to import the certificate. Now what we are trying to do, as this is this padlock is not showing us the secure padlock green padlock connection. So because the certificate is not imported, if I go to the option and go to the privacy and security, and if I scroll down, if I go to the security and certificates, you see, go to the use certificates. Okay, if I click import here, and I wanna import the trust this CA, and trust this CA to identify email as well. If I click OK, I have imported it. Okay, so if I go to this, because it is cached, so let me shut down. Let's see whether we are it is able to recognize the certificate or not. 1.10. so you see this is the difference which I have talked about. I've opened the Mozilla in the Windows, and if I go to this ca dot cloud elegant dot local, in fact this will not I have to put the this entry in the etc hosts file, then it will be able to resolve it. So anyway, this is the thing I want to show you guys, but as far as the idea is that this is now imported in browser, and it is properly signed by the certificate authority. And this thing I also want to show you guys about the script which we imported, why it is showing the green padlock uh, on my browser, let's say 192.168. instead of IP2, you can put the IP2, put IP8.2 and put the IP address of your local machine, which is the IP address. Let me show you that the IP address of my local machine is let IP version for address. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about, or you can do if config as well. So both will show you these are the Docker containers. You see ENI elastic network interfaces, and this is the Docker bridge. So this is the IP I'm talking about. Let me show you that as well. Okay, so what I've done, if I open the TLS shell, as far as the editing is concerned, I'm talking about, if I go to the top there, and if I browse down, you see, if you go to the IP2, you see I put this IP2 and DNS3, it is resolving CA cloud elegant route local, because I'm creating it for my local machine. As far as importing it into the AWS, with regard to that, I'm not going to show you that. Why? Because the video is going to be lengthy, but there is already a video which I've created. Let me show you that. If you simply go to the AWS client, let me just close it down. Okay, if you go to the AWS client VPN, you will see my video might be on top, because yeah, this is the only video which is shown on the top.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name
Okay,
is Muhammad Asim.
so
I'm working.
in this video I've shown you how you can import, how can use this script and create AWS client VPN. And in this video I've shown you guys how you can import the same script along with the certificate authority in AWS the right way, so you can able to import your self-signed certificate in the AWS, and AWS will recognize it. You see vpn.cloudelegend.com.localhost, whatever the domain you want to see. This is the expiry date. You see now it is issued, but it is my self-signed and signed by certificate authority. So in AWS client VPN you can also use your self-signed certificate. uh, Other than, you can create your uh, Windows Active Directory and authenticate user with that, or you can create your simple AD in AWS and authenticate user with that as well. So thank you guys, please like and share my videos. I just want to share you again, wanna elaborate on that this was the joke I've shared. uh, it has no reality, but the things that I've already showed you guys, that these are the self-signed certificate properly with your signed with your certificate authority, and you can use how you can use my bash script and deploy in your production and dev environment in internal network. Thank you guys, have a nice day. Please like and share my video.